Good morning, Monroe. Welcome to your very first online assembly. We're so glad that you guys have made it to Friday with us on this whole distance learning journey. Today for our assembly, we'll have our Fact or Fiction Friday, the big reveal on the mystery staff member of the week. I heard Miss Stimke has an update on her reading challenge, and if you stick around at the end, there will be a special read-along from Mrs. Schroeder. I did the best I could with making it look like the gym since we can't be down there today. So here are the blue curtains, and Rusty sadly is still trapped inside the school. So we have the next best thing. It wouldn't be a Friday morning without a dance party from Mrs. Richardson. So everybody get up, and I'm gonna turn it over to Mrs. Richardson. Here we go.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Good morning. Happy Friday. Good morning. Happy Friday.
Nothing like a Mrs. Richardson dance party to get your Friday started. Fact or Fiction Friday this week. Earthworms have 3 hearts. Raise your hand if you thought that was fact. Raise your hand if you think it's fiction. It was fiction. I'm going to turn it over to Sebastian, who's done our research for us this week. Here you go, Sebastian.
A geographic book in Miss Warren's room, and I found it, and I told Miss Hutcherson that it is false. Earthworms have only 5 hearts, not 3, and I also found it in here.
Earthworms have 5 hearts.
So, yeah.
I don't think I can see 5 hearts or 3 hearts or any hearts at all, but maybe if he didn't have so much dirt on him, maybe I would be able to see his hearts. They'd have to be really tiny though. Well, hello, Mr. Earthworm. I wish I had some water to wash you off with, but I don't.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Thank you so much to Sebastian and Miss Hutcherson for the fun fact about worms. This week's Fact or Fiction Friday is: tigers have striped skin, not just striped fur. Is that a fact? Is it true? Or is it fiction? Not true. Do your research, and when you think you know the answer, email Miss Hutcherson with your answer. Do tigers have striped skin, not just striped fur? We have some Mustang birthdays tomorrow. Happy early birthday to Emma from kindergarten and Zakari from 2nd grade. Have a wonderful birthday. Miss Stimke, Ronald McDonald update. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.
Hello there, Mustangs. Guess what I just did? I finished my 5 books. I printed out my slip, I took it to McDonald's, and I got a Happy Meal. Actually, it's a really happy meal, because I'm hungry. I gotta go eat. Keep reading. See you soon, Mustangs.
Okay, we have quite a few people who have given us guesses for this week's staff member of the week. So quick review before we get to the big reveal. This staff member has been with Norman Public Schools for 4 years. If she could have coffee with any celebrity, she would choose Mr. Rogers so she could go on a ride to the trolley to the land of make-believe. She would flip Miss Wilson's lights on and off and on and off if she could be invisible in the school for 10 minutes. And the most daring thing she's ever done was pack everything up in her car and move here from Kentucky with no job yet in sight. So we have just a few guesses for this week's staff member of the week. Let's find out who they are. Oh, hey, Miss Stimke's joining us. How's it going, Miss Stimke?
Hey there. Well, I have an issue.
What is that? We were just recording the assembly.
Oh, well, happy good morning, Monroe. But we have a problem with Rusty.
What about Rusty? Rusty, this Rusty?
No, Monroe's Rusty. Rusty has escaped from the gym.
Rusty escaped?
Rusty is out. He was tired of this social distancing, so he is out.
Did we forget to lock the barn door?
I guess so. I thought I did, but I have received a video that tells me that Rusty is out and about the Monroe neighborhoods.
He's out and about in the Monroe neighborhoods.
Yes.
Has anyone talked to him about social distancing? Does he know?
I don't know. I guess not. I guess I forgot about that when it was time to grab our things and leave the school. But here's the thing. He's out in the wild now.
He's never been a wild horse before.
I know. So it's going to be super important that people stay at least 6 feet away if they see him. And I would just avoid him at all costs right now.
Oh man, you don't want to spook a horse. I've heard that doesn't go well.
I know
But
it.
wasn't this Rusty?
I know. No, not that Rusty.
The Rusty is out.
The Rusty.
Can you find a way to show us that video?
I sure can. Let me send it to you.
Okay.
Okay, did you see that, Miss Buckley?
I did. That was crazy.
It's crazy. I've
He's
always
been working on his. We talked about his hooves.
I know.
With the Cares cards, it must have figured out the locks.
I know. I've always wondered what would happen if Rusty escaped. So I guess now we know.
Man, that's crazy. Well, if anyone sees Rusty, make sure to keep your distance because I know the last time we saw Rusty, he was passing out hand sanitizer at Good Morning Monroe.
I know.
He doesn't know what's happened since then.
No, he probably doesn't. And that's probably why he kind of got restless because he's been at the school for since March the 12th, all by himself.
I'd get lonely too.
So I know it. I know it.
Okay, so if you see Rusty, you can't even capture him.
No, 6 feet away. Keep your distance.
Keep your distance if you're seeing Rusty.
Yes.
That's that's news break today.
I know.
Okay. Well, Ms. Stimke, we were just in the middle of Staff Member of the Week. Do you have any clues about this one? I mean, do you have any guesses?
Yeah.
Somebody that would bother Mrs. Wilson.
What?
Somebody that would mess with Miss Wilson.
Oh, well, then that's easy. It's got to be Rusty.
It probably is. But it's not. It's not Rusty. Let's see who else has some guesses for this week's Staff Member of the Week. Here we go.
All right.
Hey, Miss Buckley, I think it's Miss Wilson.
I'm thinking about Secret Staff Member of the Week. I think my guess is Miss Wilson.
Is the mystery staff member this week Miss Dickerson in pre-K?
This is a really tough one, but I think that the secret staff member of the week is Mrs. Stone. Who thinks I'm right?
Lily, what do we think? Let's see. We think, is it Miss Cheryl? You think it's Miss Cheryl? No. We think it's Miss Cheryl.
And the staff member of the week is Mrs. Bird. Back to you, Miss Buckley.
Thank you guys for joining us at our first online Good Morning Monroe. We hope you enjoyed the assembly. Have a great day with your classes on Google Meets and have a wonderful weekend.
Up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs, gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal, seeing everything, the time is going, ticking on and on, everybody's rushing, gotta get down to the bus stop, gotta catch my bus, I see my friends, kicking in the front seat, sitting in the back seat, gotta make my mind up, which seat can I take? It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday.
Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Schroeder, your teacher and your friend, coming to you this morning to share another book with you. This time it's Pete the Cat, Big Easter Adventure. It's written by Kimberly and James Dean, and I'm going to share it with you with permission from Harper Publishing. I think you're going to love it. Here's the title page for Pete the Cat, Big Easter Adventure. Pete was excited. Easter was here. He couldn't wait for his basket of goodies. Jelly beans were his favorite. Uh-oh, his basket was empty except for a note. Pete, please help. Find the eggs, paint the eggs, hide the eggs. Thanks, the Easter Bunny. P.S. Wear these. Pete put on the bunny ears and thought, a cat with ears like a bunny? Now that's funny. Happy Easter, chickens! Do you have any eggs today? Pete asked. I am helping the Easter Bunny. Sure, Pete, we have a lot of eggs, the chickens said. We are happy to help, but don't you need a bunny nose and fluffy bunny tail? The chickens were right. A bunny nose and tail would be neat. Then Pete's costume would be complete. Pete put on the nose and tail like a bunny's. A cat dressed up like a bunny. Now that's funny. Now Pete was ready. It was getting late, and he still had a lot of eggs to decorate. What colors would Pete use? Hop, hop, hop. Off to the tool shed for paint and brushes. Pete couldn't wait to paint the eggs. Some eggs had one color, some eggs had two, some eggs were red, and some eggs were blue. When the egg painting was done, Pete had a basket full of bright, colorful, amazing eggs. Now hiding them would be lots of fun. But where, oh where, would Pete hide the eggs? Around the neighborhood for all his friends to find. Pete hid eggs in flower pots, he hid them in water spouts, and when he was done hiding the eggs, Pete the cat was all worn out. Helping others is what Easter is all about, Pete said. Pete's job was done. He was hiding the last one when the Easter Bunny arrived. Great job, Pete! You were a big help, said the Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny gave Pete an award for a job well done. Helping others can be lots of fun. Happy Easter, everybody! Hope you really liked that book. Let's have a look at something you might want to make from the story. make one of these neat masks and bunny ears to go with our Pete the Cat Big Easter Adventure story today? If you did, we'd sure like to see it. So send it to your teacher or to Miss Buckley. Until next time, this is Mrs. Schroeder. Goodbye.